Yo, what's good out there, world? Welcome to this edition of Slow Cooking with Trademarc. And today, I'm going to be making for you a homemade macaroni and cheese in the slow cooker. And the ingredients are as follows. I'm going to be using 1 box of elbow mac noodles. I'm going to be using 1 can of Campbell's cheddar cheese. I'm going to be needing some heavy whipping cream, and right here I have my cheeses. I have 3 1/2 cup of cheese. I have 1 cup of cheddar, sharp cheddar, 1 cup of mild cheddar, a 1/2 cup of mozzarella, and I have 1 cup of Kobe Jack cheese. And I'm going to be using for my seasoning some pepper, some smoked paprika, some garlic powder, and also some onion powder. And I'm going to be using my slow cooker to cook everything in. So let's get started with this homemade macaroni and cheese in the slow cooker. Okay, first thing we're going to do is cook these noodles. Now we're not going to cook them till they're done. We're only going to cook them like for 2 to 3 minutes, just to, get it a little soft. And then I'm going to put them in my slow cooker. It's now been about 2 minutes, and I'm going to drain my noodles. So now I'm going to mix my Campbell's cheddar cheese condensed soup into 2 3/4 cup of the 1/2 and 1/2. I know I said whipping cream earlier. That was a mistake. It's 1/2 and 1/2. And I'm going to mix this until it's well incorporated. Now I'm going to add a little extra seasoning to this cheddar cheese mixture. I'm going to use a little black pepper. Right here I got I'm doing a dash of onion powder. Next up is the garlic powder. I'm going to do a little dash of that. And last, I'm going to use some of this smoked paprika. Now, I didn't measure it. I just, just put a little dash in, you know what I mean? Now, I'm going to mix this until it's all mixed up thoroughly. So now, let's get to mixing this in the crock pot. I'm going to get ready to transfer my noodles into the crock pot. Look at me making a mess. And next, I'm going to add like 3/4 of the cheese. And again, like I said, I use some sharp cheddar, mild cheddar, some Kobe Jack, and just a little bit of mozzarella. And let me get this mixed up. Wait, hold up, I forgot something. And I'm also going to use 4 tablespoons of unsalted butter. If you want to use salted butter, you can use salted butter, but the cheese got a lot of sodium in it, and I just decided to use unsalted butter. Whew, it's kind of hot. And also, I preheated my slow cooker to low. So now let's add in the the cheddar cheese mixture. And this is another first. I never used this before. I never even knew they had cheddar cheese soup. Now let's stir this in. Get a good stir. I'm in here jamming for real. Now I'm going to add the rest of the cheese. And altogether I use 3 1/2 cups of cheese. And I also got the block cheese, and I just shredded it myself. I just hear a lot of the other cooks saying it's better, so I just say, I haven't tasted the difference or really looked into it, but I'm just taking their advice on this one. So I'm going to let this cook for like 2.5 hours. But if it needs to be cooked long, I will. And I'll see you when it's done. So here we go, tradeMarc's homemade mac and cheese cooked in the slow cooker. I actually cooked it for 2.5 hours. As you can see, it's cheesy through and through. It's creamy also, and it tastes delicious. I really suggest if you never tried anything I cooked, try it.